what you're going to be seeing because PacMan Wario is not great.
I imagine so. I think Wario would just kind of fall on that.
The crazy thing about this is the best way, we were talking about this earlier, the best way to beat PacMan is, oddly enough, to outzone him. Because if you try to outbox him, you'll lose. He's just got better boxing tools.
He has really good boxing for whatever reason.
Yep, Zoner's got good boxing tools. It's the same idea against Snake, right? Where if you try to, you have to like outzone him almost, because if you try to box, you'll just get bobbed. Olimar does that anti-zoning thing really well because Pikmin simply get stronger the more you don't interact with Olimar.
Oh yeah.
The flowers start growing and they become stronger and stronger and stronger. They'll reach further. Their throws will do more damage. They'll do more stuff to Hydrant. All of Marsh's, Marsh's plan is definitely to try and keep J-Birdyy away from him as much as possible.
Oh yeah, but J-Birdyy going relatively even here, but I feel like definitely not doing terrible at.
No, J-Birdy's whole thing is that he likes to just put down a Hydrant. Pikmin kind of struggle against it.
Yeah. Unless you have that purple, which...
Purple breaks it in one hit, but the other ones don't.
Yeah.
The thing about Pac-Man smashes is that while they may be powerful, a lot of the actual power comes from the elemental extra damage that they do, which doesn't affect Hydrant. It's like Aha, Joker's side beam hitting Hydrant, like the extra damage there just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So, he's definitely trying to get all the purples he can and try to keep them as strong as possible.
Oh, very nice bell there.
Because otherwise, the Pac-Man will outbox him and he will die.
And the flowers, that might be a Brawl PM mechanic. I didn't want to say anything.
It's still a mechanic.
It's still a mechanic?
Yes, they still get stronger.
Okay,
the longer they're out, they still get stronger.
I did not know that.
I don't know if that's how it was in Brawl. I think it was.
It was.
But they've kept it.
Brought a bunch of weird mechanics like with PT.
But the Pikmin is one of them that they did keep. Olimar has remained relatively unchanged since Brawl, honestly.
Yeah,
I think he has like 3 Pikmin now instead of 8. Or some stupid number like that.
I think it was 6, but that's still ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a really crazy number. You can see, he's just trying to keep these purples because the purples are going to be his best answer against this Hydrant and against the boxing that J-Birdyy has.
Absolutely, but purples will sacrifice your recovery a little bit, and I feel like J-Birdyy might have an answer for that.
Maybe if he's able to time it well. I really don't think so. The thing about Pac-Man is that, of course, if you don't kill him outright with a throw, then he's just making it back anyways, right?
Yeah.
I love this lingering hitbox of Hydrant. If you look at this Hydrant, if you pay super close attention to it, you keep seeing that Pikmin keep getting trapped on the other side of it, just like right there. That red was trying to run through it, and he literally just can't run fast enough for his box to go through it unless Marsh does that down B summon.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really funny because that's why he's trying to get these purples, because Hydrant is such a massive problem. If he lets that Hydrant just stay around, he just doesn't get his Pikmin back.
Yeah, exactly.
J-Birdy's just doing his best, keeping it down. Trying to, ooh, wow, I cannot believe he made that snipe with the white Pikmin. Armor going to be able to get that through.
I very much appreciate how patient J-Birdy's playing it. Like, even if it is going even, he is making sure not to try to just rush anything. He's taking his time.
That's just always how J-Birdyy is. He's an incredibly patient, campy player, and while his boxing tools may be the way that he wins the matchup, like, he's not going to combo you unless you let him do it.
Yeah, exactly.
He'd way rather
very safe and just
zone
waiting
you
for
out.
that perfect point.
Yep, let you make a mistake and then mess you up for it.
Exactly.
See how that white Pikmin didn't break the Hydrant? Purple's the only one.
Yep. I think white's the weakest. But
it is on smashes, but still, I'm pretty sure blue, yellow, and red do the exact same. All right, now he's got his hat in hand.
Oh, nice. Very nice string there.
That's why Pac-Man love to throw Galaga off stage first, so that they throw it with B, and then as soon as they pick it up with a neutral move,
very nice bell there. Okay.
They can just grab it with A and throw it like any other item, which makes it more versatile.
There you go. Yep.
And then Pac-Man just got the bell, got the up smash, clean, clean.
Okay, side B does the most when it's attached. Okay.
Yeah. It does the most damage when it's slapping you. That's how white does.
I can count the amount of times I've played Olimar on one finger, so
But
yep.
You're
I'm not too sure about that.
right. You're not going to see a lot of PacMan sticking to PacMan because Nair knocks them off super well.
Yep.
And yeah, look at that. It's just dead off of one hit. Why does PacMan Nair just beat Pikmin? Like, it just kills them.
It's just gone.
Yeah, he loves having that Galaga in hand so that he can run around and then press A to throw it without, like, actually stopping.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes it a little more versatile. And now he's keeping that down. Yeah, Olimar doing his best to just try and knock this hydrant away, but sometimes it's just not enough. J-Birdyy is trying to keep it up as much as possible. He is playing Omega Patient. You'll see the blue Pikmin didn't get stuck on it that time because Olimar knocked it away. But, yeah, pay attention to it. It'll be funny. They're just gone, and now he's got two of these purples, though. One of them has a bud, and one of them has a leaf. And, yeah, he's just trying to keep them both out. He's not even going to pull another Pikmin. He's so happy keeping with these two right now. J-Birdyy needs to find a way. They both flowers now. J-Birdyy needs to find a way to try and kill them. He got one of them right there. No bell. Picks it up, though. Now it's time to throw it. He's ready. Yep, he threw it just so that he could get rid of that Pikmin.
Oh, yeah.
It's way too much damage. It's not worth it.
I feel like that was his best option there. He just kind of wants to reset to his patience.
Especially when he can recharge it so quickly. Charging is such a non-committal option on PacMan. It being jump cancelable, you know, he can just kind of throw it out sometimes.
Yeah.
Or shield cancel it. You can do it out of everything. But Olimar is doing a lot better job of just
Not
getting
quite
it,
off the ledge there, but
zoning J-Birdyy out. I think he did kind of realize that getting rid of that hydrant is game plan number one. Ooh! And then just not letting J-Birdyy do his fruit things
all right. So
is going to be the play.
If the bell hits a Pikmin, does it still keep it stunned when it's traveling? Or
The
can it only-
Pikmin gets stunned, but the bell keeps going.
Okay, and the bell still has the active hitbox?
Yes.
Okay.
The bell does not stop having an active hitbox until it disappears.
Okay.
That is how it is with all of the fruits. They all have a hitbox until they poof out of existence.
Okay. I
Every
was not
time.
too sure about
Yep.
that.
Oh, what was that?
Interesting choice, but
Oh, yeah. Just has to get rid of that white Pikmin. Starts throwing that key around. He's only taken he's gotten stuck like a good 4 times, and he only took 13% from it because every single time he just nair and only take like 1 tick.
J-Birdyy.
Ooh.
Oh, very nice apple there.
That was such a good angle. I cannot believe he was ready for Olimar to just keep floating down and then just smack him in the face for it.
I would not have been smart enough to do that. Going to potentially get a good Galaga combo, but
Not
you're going
quite.
to end up against ledge here.
The down B from Olimar doesn't just have armor, it also air stalls.
Yeah.
So if your opponent is expecting you to be in one place, you can just choose to not be there simply by pressing that button. And then
Yeah.
you get armor for doing it too. Win-win. Just a great get out of disadvantage tool.
Yeah.
All right, Fair's going to be trading, but of course, Pac-Man's may be fast, but Olimar's is way stronger. Nair gets him off ledge just fine. Up air is going to be sending them away as Pac-Man is desperately trying to reset the situation. Hydra's going to be hit twice. So scary.
Not quite dead there, though. I'm trying to two-frame with that Pikmin.
Dash attack is so incredibly hard to punish.
Oh, yeah. There's just not punishing it. That thing's like -5.
Yeah, it's got like no end lag. Oh, I don't know how minus it is. I can't give you a number. I'm not a Pac-Man frame data master,
Well, yeah.
unfortunately.
It has to be a single digit.
But it's really safe.
Safer than a dash attack should be.
Yes. He loves doing this thing where he just dash attacks, crosses you up, and then throws the bell behind you.
But we're not quite going to converse off that bell.
No, I don't think he was quite ready for it to hit. It's whiffed too many times. You see the hitbox stays there. Even if you smack at the fruit, it's done. All right. I love that setup. He likes to call that the apple rifle. It's a rifle of anything, honestly, because how it works is you throw down the hydrant, you walk off it and throw it down again to clip inside of the hydrant, and then you throw whatever fruit it is, and it just gets launched away at the speed of light.
There you go. I did not know about
Yeah, it's
that.
like a Gauss rifle. Thing's insane. That'll be 40%.
Completely coming back from whatever small disadvantage he had.
Uh-huh. J-Birdy's just boxing. Like, now that we're at low percent and Olimar doesn't have the Pikmin that he wants, it gives J-Birdyy the ability to get in there and just do a lot of damage that he would get with his aerials.
Absolutely.
The double F smash from Marsh is actually going to hit the hydrant and then hit J-Birdyy for trying to punish him for hitting the hydrant. That's funny. Hitting the... That was... Olimar... Dude, Marsh killed both of his yellow Pikmin by chucking them at the active hitbox that the hydrant had. Oh, did you see that? Dude, Marsh did an F smash, but both of his Pikmin were stuck on the hydrant.
Oh.
They were on the other side of it, and he couldn't get to them. So when the F smash whiffed,